Well, good morning. Here's day 2 of my Oola challenge. Remember, Oola means state of awesomeness, and that is my goal. I just wanted to say happy Tuesday. As you can see, I've basically just woke up, and hopefully in just a little bit you'll see a different me and one that has done her morning quiet time and written in her journal. And I am just really glad to be here again today. Feeling a little tired, but looking forward to what the day holds. I do go to work today for a family that I cook for. I cook for their daughter who has special needs, and just a beautiful family, and I love being there. It's one of my happy places on earth. So here's to another great Oola day. Don't forget, if you want to look into Oola a little bit more, it's, I think, www.oola, that's oola.com. I would love for you to join me on this challenge and would love to hear from you. I hope everyone has an awesome day. Welcome to my bedroom. I am going to finish the rest of this vlog post this morning from my spot in my bed because this is where my heating pad is, and it's feeling oh so good to my lower back right now. As I told you yesterday, I've really been going through a lot with my health, and so I've been doing a lot of new exercises that a physical therapist gave to me to do, as well as my chiropractor, which I'm trying to decide which direction to go there. Again, y'all, this is my bedroom. Just give you a little, yes, we all have pillow pets. The leopard's mine. That's my hubby's. It's a Dalmatian because he used to be a firefighter. I guess once a firefighter, always a firefighter, right? So I decided to complete my vlog this morning from my spot at my bed. For starters, this is one of my favorite places in the house because I have a beautiful view, especially once my husband and boys move the kayaks out of the way. But I usually have a really pretty view of the backyard, and almost always some deer or a fox or something will scoot by. And geez Louise, what's up with the hair today, folks? Okay. Some days you got it and some days you don't. That's all I got to say about that. Anyway, I just thought I would show you how I'm going to start my day today and start my Oola challenge for the day. Remember, Oola means state of awesomeness. One of the challenges in Oola, if you'll remember, is faith and how you can grow that. Later on, I hope to show you my personal Oola evaluation and how you go about doing that. So right now I'm going to pause this and turn this around and kind of show you what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do my thing and then I'll be back. All right? See you in a bit. Okay, so you don't see me. Ha ha ha. You can see my computer. And this is the view I was talking about. See, there's the kayak. See if I can bring it into focus. We have a little patio back that way somewhere. Yeah, back there it is. I have a bird feeder, and so I love to sit here and do my morning devotionals. It's still pretty early. I don't have to be at work till 10, so I'm just taking it easy as prescribed by my new doctor yesterday, and going to take this time to take care of my faith life. This is kind of how I roll with my faith life. I usually try to, and I don't do this every day, so, you know, don't be like, oh, she all perfect and stuff, because I am not. But what I love to do, or one of the things I enjoy doing, is pulling up a Bible app and it looks like a little Holy Bible. See it down there at the bottom? Oh, and this is a Chromebook, by the way, if you're wondering. And you can just get that app. It's totally free. Oh, hey, Scott. Hope you don't mind that your name is on my thing. Anyway, you pull it up every day, and you get a beautiful verse for the day. Today's verse is Psalm 68:19. Blessed be the Lord who daily loaded us with benefits, even the God of our salvation. Selah. Ah, and I love that word Selah. If you don't know what that means, Selah means to pause or ponder, just like Mary did, the mother of Jesus. Take a breath and ask the Lord to show you what that means to you. So that's exactly what I'm about to do. And also I have a devotional that I'm going to do within the same Bible app. I have my calendar and agenda out just in case I get distracted and need to write something down. I apologize for the shakiness. That's part of the Hashimoto's. And then I have my journal I showed you yesterday. And look at that. Woohoo! I finally started a new entry. I'm so excited. And then I'm starting the book, The Root Cause, as I showed you yesterday, by Isabella Wentz. And I have my trusty yellow highlighter. So I'm going to get started. And again, I'll be back to see you once I'm finished. Okay, so they had changed the format just a little bit on the Bible.com website, and I just wanted to show you, these are my current reading plans. I'm not reading them all at once. They're just some that I've found, some that I started, didn't finish, but the one I am starting today and I pray will complete is called Hungry for God, Biblical Reflections on Food. Here I go. See you soon. Okay, I'm back and I am ready for my day. I tried to do something with this hair. I asked for funky and spunky and I think I got it. Just not really wanting to cooperate in a few places, but that's not what it's about. So I have completed my Oola challenge for this morning. I have, well, with the exception of fitness, and I am going to do that today. I take that back because I did all of my physical therapy exercises, so I guess I have done that today. Prayed about our finances, spent time with my daughter, and I'm sure I'll spend more time with my family today. Thought more about the field that I'm in, which I'm really not sure I'm where I'm supposed to be. And I've been chit-chatting with friends all morning as I've been getting lots of really good messages and just catching up with some folks. And now I'm about to go have fun. You know what? I think I'm going to turn this around. What do y'all think? Is that better? Okay. Remember, I'm still getting used to all this. So I look at my clock and I can tell that it's 9:22, which means it's almost time for me to get out of here so I can make it to work on time. I have to stop by the grocery store for the little family that I work for. And I just wanted to say a word of encouragement to you after reading a little bit in this book, The Root Cause, Hashimoto's thyroiditis, that if you are struggling with any kind of what's called a silent illness, the thing that most people don't see when you're walking down the street, the illness that you may feel like crap, but you're still going to put on that smile because that's what gets you through the day. Please take some time for yourself. Seek a medical professional that will give you the help that you need. On that note, I just wanted to update everyone on my doctor's appointment yesterday. I walked away from it feeling incredibly validated. We had a wonderful doctor when we lived close to Perry, Georgia. His name was Dr. Walker. And he was very much more integrative physician. And I don't know if he's still there. I sure hope he is, because when we head back to Georgia soon, I will be looking him up for sure. But this doctor yesterday, well, actually, he was a physician's assistant at Embracing Health. Like I said, that is in Stafford, Virginia, off of Garrisonville Road. And he took a look at all the labs that I had brought in. And basically, he looked up at me and he said, "You are an individual person. These are just numbers." He said, "I'm going to look at these numbers, and then I'm going to look at you, and we're going to look at your symptoms, and I may not have your levels within this what's considered a normal range, because that may not be right for you." He said, "So just hang tight. I've got 3 weeks." They ran a lot of blood work. I may have already said that. I apologize if I did. Again, my memory is still not my best friend right now after the thyroid storm last week. I think I lost some brain cells, and hopefully they'll come back. Anyway, I felt very validated. His name was Amin, and he's just a beautiful human being. He said that to me, and my eyes just welled up with tears. And he turned around and he looked at me, and I said, I feel so cared for on a medical level, and I just really appreciate it. Of course, I was blubbering through that. It was, he quickly handed me a box of tissues so I could get myself together. And, excuse me, I've got some itchy spots today. But I'm learning just how much Hashimoto's has been affecting my life for the last 20 years. And I'm anxious to get to that root cause. Just a quick blip about my health history, because I've had some people ask. The earliest thing that I can remember was I had pneumonia when I was really little and spent a long time in the hospital. I remember it being inside the oxygen tent, and the nurses and doctors and my mom only being able to reach in with their hand. That's the way they treated pneumonia in babies. Then they put you in an oxygen tent to make sure that you were getting the oxygen that you needed. And I just remember tons of medications, antibiotics probably. I even remember what the bedspread looked like where my mom slept. It was a neat little hospital down in Villarica, Georgia, which was where I was born. And just in case anybody wanted to know. And so that's my earliest memory of a significant health event. Through the years, though, I developed shingles in the 7th grade, irritable bowel syndrome at the age of 13. I remember the doctor telling my mom at one point I had asthma, but back in the day, asthma wasn't really treated like it is now. Back then, they thought it was more of a psychological illness. Now we understand it truly is a medical illness of the lungs. And after reading what I've been reading and talking with the physician's assistant, Amin, that I did yesterday, I'm learning that so much of the health problems that I'm experiencing now, the root of it all could be some of that. Now, keep in mind, our health is built physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I have had my share of emotional trauma. I won't get into that right now, but I have. I've healed from it the best way I know how, and held on to my faith, which has got me through it more than anything else. And the realization that forgiveness is a powerful, powerful thing and should not be toyed around with. And it is a supernatural thing when you've been hurt like I was hurt. Then I was pretty healthy in my teen, especially my early adult years. I did have mono in middle school, shortly after the shingles. And I also had, it was the first year that the flu virus or the flu vaccine came out. And so given some of the health problems I'd already had, my mom made the decision, as any mom would at the time, with the, encouragement of our pediatrician, for me and her to both get the flu shot that year because I was a senior in high school. I was getting ready to go off to college. Well, this was before the flu vaccine was a killed virus. So right after I got the flu vaccine that year, in the middle of my senior year, I got all 3 strains of the flu. I remember going to take my SAT and driving there, or it was my second SAT, and driving there, I could feel the fever just starting to, it was like invading my body, and I had to turn my car on and go home. And so I accepted a very low SAT score. But it got me into college. I got through college just fine, so it's not everything. I might have got off a little bit, but anyway. So I say all that just to document kind of where I've been. It's going to be really interesting to find out what my labs that Amin ran yesterday are going to say as far as any underlying bacteria or viruses that are hiding within my liver or within my system somewhere. Because since I started having children, I've had reoccurrences of staph, been hospitalized twice for fairly long periods of time with high fevers. Both times my thyroid was low. So then once they got that normal, I started responding to the treatment. However, I was exposed to a tremendous amount of antibiotics and just being in the hospital. And I don't mean anything negative towards westernized medicine at all. So please, my nursing doctor friends, please don't take this the wrong way. This is just my journey, and I am sharing it just the way it is. There is a place for it. There's a place for westernized medicine, and I'm sure I will continue to rely on it. But something's got to change, because the only thing I've ended up with is just more sick. And I just don't know any other way to put it. So we're going to turn this car around, and meaning my life, and I'm going to do it and let the Lord just lead me and guide me. And I pray if you hop on this journey with me, that that's the decision you will make as well. I hope to share with you later on, like I said, my Oola, the survey that I took through Oola.com. It really helped me to see where some of my challenges are and the things that I really need to focus on. I'm also going to be talking with my husband more this evening, which I'm really excited about, and sharing it with him and seeing if he will join me. So be praying for that with me. I would really appreciate it. I've also made the decision to start posting these videos on my own personal blog that I'd already started a couple of years ago. I haven't been very consistent with it because I've been working and managing our home, working outside of the home and managing our home. And but I'm going to make every effort to post a video every day. The name of my blog is called Walls, Bridges, and Butterflies. It's at wordpress.com. Maybe someday I can get my own URL, but right now it is what it is. And I don't know where this is going. I just know I'm going to follow Jesus through it and see where it leads. So here's to the 30-day challenge. Everybody have an Oola day. Remember, that means state of awesomeness, whatever that means for you. And I will see you soon.